Hey everybody, I'm Miss Brown, and where's Ruff Ruff? You know, he might be running a little bit late. I sent him to the store for a couple of things, but welcome to Counselor Corner!
I'm back!
Oh, thank goodness.
Hey, Miss Brown, sorry I'm late, but I got everything you told me to get. But
Sweet.
some of them were a little weird to ask for, if you ask me.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, why would you want 50 potatoes?
Oh, wow. Oh boy. Well, 50 potatoes? I asked for 15 tomatoes. That's a lot of potatoes.
Well, and then you asked for the nice hen, but they didn't have any live ones, but I did find a stuffy. Hope it's a nice one. I thought it was weird, but maybe it was a toy for me. I was so patient not to tear it up, Miss Brown.
Oh gosh, no. Ruff Ruff, I didn't ask for a nice hen. I asked for some nice pens, like to write with. Not a hen.
And the Judah thing. I found a man named Judah, but he wouldn't come with me. I have no clue why you'd ask me to take a person from the store.
Tuna, Ruff Ruff. I asked for some tuna, not a man named Judah. Oh, good grief. Did you even listen to me when I told you? None of these things are what I asked for.
Uh-oh, I've made you upset. I'm sorry, Miss Brown. I thought I was listening, but clearly I was not doing a good job.
I know you didn't mean to, and I'm really glad you didn't kidnap Judah from the store, but we should probably work on better listening skills.
Oh boy, I agree, Miss Brown. How can I be a good listener?
That's such a good question, Betty. Being a good listener is one way that we are a great friend. It's a way that we show respect to others, and it will help you be good at whatever job you have as a grown-up too. And the best kind of listening is something that we call whole body listening.
Whole body? I thought I just needed my ears.
Nope, you need those, but you need a few more things to be the best listener.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, tell me.
First, we need our eyes.
How do I use my eyes to listen, Miss Brown?
What do you all think? Pause here and share. How can we use our eyes to listen?
Oh, we can use our eyes to look at the person who's talking. When we look at the person talking, it helps us focus on what they are saying, and it helps them see that we are paying attention to them.
Exactly. It also helps us understand what a person is saying. Because, experts, they tell us that 70% of all communication is nonverbal.
What?
Nonverbal. That's any way that we communicate that's not words. Like when someone's talking to you, they show facial expressions, like a smile because they're happy or excited, or they might be showing a furrowed eyebrows because they're really upset. If we don't use our eyes, we miss that.
Oh, yeah. One time Stanley was talking to me, but I wasn't looking at him. He told me about going to the store with his mom, and I thought he was happy about it. But it turns out he was not. I totally missed it, and then Stanley felt more frustrated.
Yeah, ugh. It happens if we aren't using our eyes to help us listen. And that's even why texting or messaging is so hard, because we can't see people's faces. The next part of whole body listening is we have to use our ears.
Oh, I know that one. But let's hear from the kids. What do you think? How can we use our ears to listen? Pause here.
We've got to use our ears to hear the words that someone is saying. And one thing that we have to do is tune our ears to that person.
What does that mean?
Well, it just means that sometimes there's lots of noises and things going on all around us. And so we have to use our ears to focus in on just the sound that we need to hear and try to tune the rest of it out to the background.
Oh, that sounds difficult.
It can be, and some places aren't hard because it's quiet. But if it's a loud place, even I have a hard time focusing my listening.
Oh, is that why my teacher tells us to be quiet while others are talking? Sometimes my tail wags when I'm listening and it thumps on the floor and makes a lot of noise.
That's exactly right. When we can control the quiet as much as we can, including not talking at the same time, others can hear clearly. The next part of whole body listening is we've got to use our brain.
My brain? Haven't thought about my brain in a while. It does all the thinking for me.
What do you kids think? How can we use our brains to be good listeners?
Ooh.
Exactly. We have to use our brains to think about what people are talking about. That way we can follow their story and be able to respond well.
I think I need to use my brain more. Sometimes when you are talking, Miss Brown, I'm thinking about what's for dinner and how long will it be until dinner time, or if maybe I'll get a treat between now and dinner. I just think about food a lot.
I get it, buddy. Or it's like in Charlie Brown where you hear the grown-ups wah, 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 wah. But if you're thinking about your own stuff, especially food, are you really listening to what someone is saying?
No, I guess not. My brain doesn't really think about food and anything else at the same time. Food trumps everything.
Yeah, that's right. So then, if we were talking and I asked you a question, or it was your turn to respond, you might say something weird or make the conversation about food. How do you think that would make me feel? Especially if I was talking about something hard.
Oh man, I think you'd feel sad, and you might think I wasn't a very good friend to help you.
Yep, we've got to use our brains and focus them away from other stuff and onto what the person is talking about. Because you really do care. And that brings us to the last part of whole body listening. We've got to use our heart.
My heart, I've got a strong one.
I know you do. Kids, what do you think? How can we use our hearts to be good listeners? Pause and share.
Oh, when we use our heart, we listen to others and care about what they're saying.
That's right. We can show empathy and kindness when we use our hearts when we listen.
There's way more to being a good listener than I ever thought.
And we are better friends when we are whole body listeners. And the more we listen, the more we learn. Listening is such an important part of life and learning. And we learn from each other, our teachers, our parents, and from the world all around us when we listen.
Oh boy, I love learning, and I want to be a better listener, a whole body listener.
Me too. Okay, let's review the parts of the whole body listening by repeating after me. Are you ready, buddy?
Ready.
You guys ready? Awesome. Okay, my voice is off.
My voice is off.
My hands are quiet.
My hands are quiet.
My eyes are watching.
My eyes are watching.
My ears are listening.
My ears are listening.
My brain is focused.
My brain is focused.
And my heart is caring.
And my heart is caring. Oh, I am ready to practice being a whole body listener to my friends, but I think I should really use it at school.
I'm sure your teacher would really appreciate that. But for now, it looks like we need to go back to the store to get the right items and maybe apologize to Judah.
Sounds like a possum plan to me. Thanks everyone for joining us this time on
Counselor Corner!
Whoop, whoop. See you soon.
Bye!